Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna unbox the King of Fighters 14 Special Edition from you know where. So this game came out in China in 2016, the same year as the other releases. And here I also have another special premium edition for comparison. This is the US version and this is the Chinese version. As you can see, the Chinese version is slightly smaller than the US version, but it's also slightly thicker than the US version. And here is the steelbook that came with the US version. And the Chinese version also has a steelbook in the box, but it has a different artwork than this one, which you'll see in a minute. On the front you can see the Chinese title Quan Huang, and Quan means fist, Huang means king. So Quan Huang together means the fifth king, or the king of fists, if that makes more sense. Another difference is that the US version has the Roman numerals, whereas the Chinese version simply uses the number 14, Kadose. Estoy aprendiendo español. On the back it says the voice in the game is in Japanese, and the texts are in Chinese. Without further ado, now let's break the seal. Right out of the box, we can see the steelbook. It has a worldwide exclusive artwork featuring Shun A on the cover. It's a new character from Team China, aka Team Bootleg. But this is not bootleg, this is 100% legit. Since he's a Chinese character, the proper pronunciation of his name should be Shunying. Shun means instant and Ying means shadows, so Shunying means instant shadow or instantaneous. Under the steelbook, we have a letter from the producer Yasuyuki Oda, who is also involved in the new Summer Showdown game this year. And here is a download code for the classic costume of Yuri Yagami. It was also a worldwide exclusive for a while, until SNK released the same DLC for other countries later on. And finally, we have the King of Fighters 14 art book. Here on the back it says Fei Mai Pin, which means not for sale. Now let's open the steelbook. It's a mix of gloss and matte finish. There are 4 discs inside the case, 3 of them being the soundtrack. Here is a closer look at the steelbook logo. One of the soundtrack CDs has a unique artwork featuring Mei Tankun. He's also a new character from the China team, and his Chinese name is Mingtian Jun. Mingtian means tomorrow, and Jun means Mr., so his name literally means Mr. Tomorrow. He also speaks Chinese Mandarin in the game.
今天能做个好梦了。
Here's the interior artwork when all the discs are removed. And for comparison, the US version uses a paper sleeve for the CDs. And here is a comparison between the two. Now let's open the art book. The paper quality feels great. Compared to the US version, the Chinese version is slightly smaller and thicker. This art book is actually translated from the Japanese version, and they are both missing some pages compared to the US version. For example, this page is missing. And so is this page. I wonder why. And here is the producer's letter, which is sealed with wax. Seems like there's no way to open the letter without breaking it. I haven't opened mine at the moment, but here's what I found online. It has 2 letters. One is handwritten in Japanese, and the other is a printed copy of the Chinese translation. Basically, it says SNK wants to thank all the fans in China, and they will continue making high-quality games. This thank you letter is also an exclusive item in the Chinese version, as China has the biggest King of Fighters fan base in the world. Unfortunately, this Chinese version is actually a censored version. with some changes on some of the female characters. For example, Angel has pants and more coverage on the top. Mai also has a short and her upper body does not jiggle. But gameplay-wise, it's the same as the other releases all around the world. There are no missing levels or features. And to be honest with you, this game can get so intense that you probably won't even notice the censored characters when you are busy kicking someone's butt. And another thing is, it does not have the English language. Even though it's a fighting game and the story probably doesn't matter too much, but still no English options plus the censorship may turn some people away. That said, if you are a big fan of the King of Fighters series, or you are a hardcore collector for video games or steelbooks in general, I think this one is still worth checking out. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye, 再见。